The Twin Islands state on Sunday recognized Remembrance Day, observed since the end of World War I, to honor members of the armed forces who died in the line of duty. A special service took place at the War Memorial, also known as a cenotaph, on Independence Avenue, to pay homage to the fallen soldiers from this country who went above and beyond the call of duty in the name of freedom. Ilsa Graham picks up this story.
World War I was a global war centered in Europe that began on July 28, 1914 and lasted until November 11, 1918. It involved all the world's greatest powers, which were assembled in two opposing alliances, while World War II started in 1939 and ended in 1914. Although these wars relatively did not involve Caribbean countries, the British West Indies Regiment was set up in 1915 specifically for the Black West Indians to volunteer their services in both wars as a form of loyalty to the colonial powers. Sunday morning served as a time of reflection as dignitaries, family members of the ex-servicemen, members of the Antigua and Barbuda Defense Force and the Royal Police Force of Antigua and Barbuda and other uniformed bodies assembled at the cenotaph for the annual wreath-laying ceremony. At the formal proceedings, 4 centuries were in attendance, along with ex-servicemen and the Defense Force Band. The service included a blessing by the Dean of the Anglican Cathedral, buglers sounded the last post, a 2-minute silence, buglers sounding the reveal, and the order and present arms by the sentries. Wreaths were laid by Governor General Dame Louise Lake Tack, Acting Prime Minister Dr. the Honorable Jackie Cleanley Andrew, Chief of Defense Staff Sir Trevor Thomas, Commissioner of Police Vere Brown, members of the Diplomatic Corps, the National Cadet Corps, and other uniformed bodies. Following the ceremony, our cameras caught up with an ex-serviceman who shared his experience leading up to the Second World War.
I got my training in Nevis and I was transported to Antigua. Okay. And I remain here until this day. Okay. One morning, Christmas morning, I just coming from the ship. And the sergeant came out of his tent with a little paper in his hand. Mind you, all the others and them in the tent asleep, you know. And me just come off of the ship down. And the class of the ship used to be, you know, out in a ocean called Three Sisters. Yeah. Yes. And the sergeant look at me and laugh and say, you got to go back. And I couldn't tell them I'm not going back. I had to go back up to do my work. That's what my job. Praise God. Right. And I'm still alive and ready to.
For ABS News, Elisa Graham reporting.